Hello, it's CJ Miller. I'm in my apartment in the bathroom, and so I'm looking at the shower curtain, and I'm curious about it. And I will say, at first, I didn't like it because all I could see in the package was this kind of stuff, and I don't know. But I decided to go ahead and put it up, uh, and so it's kind of a snake in the garden theme, and I get it. It's a part of the creation story. But what catches me, and what I just noticed, is the eye of the snake looks to be in the shape of a fish, almost like those little fish that you see on the cars with the name Jesus in it, because I guess fish is a symbol for Jesus for the uh, uh, fish and loaves story. I'm wondering if this artist is making some sort of statement or connection uh, between the serpent and Christ, or is that just a weird design? I don't know. But anyway, that's just how I see the world uh, and stuff like that. And then I wonder, hey, is there an inference in the uh, symbolism? You know, I don't know. I think it's fine for right now. It's. I don't really like that it's a clear shower curtain, but I live alone. I'm a single guy, so whatever. Yeah, it's just I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it up as a liner and get like a, a more bold shower curtain uh, later on. So I don't know. You guys brings to mind a question though, because they all we want to talk about. I was saw a Jewish rabbi talking about this, and this is kind of like a, a Jewish in origin anyway, the Old Testament. So it's kind of like, did God, according to this story, create man? And according to this rabbi, he was like, they were maybe alive for about 9 hours. They had about 9 hours of life. Uh, I don't know where they get that at, but that's what the rabbi was saying, about 9 hours of life. And Eve was, ate the ate the apple, shared it with the apple, uh, then was approached by God, and then God was like, hey, who did this? And Adam blamed. And I think the whole thing was about accountability, because I think Adam blamed Eve, and then Eve blamed the snake, and so blah blah blah. But but the whole thing is, did not God know that free will meant uh, eventual disobedience of something? And if it's, I don't know, there was this, which was the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and then there was the tree of life. And so they ate of the knowledge of good and evil, but and then they were like cast out of the garden before they would eat of the tree of life, which would have made them knowledgeable, but it would have made them, according to a lesson that I got, uh, like you know, never ending. Their lives never ending, like forever living, and it was like, oh, that would make them too godlike, and that was sort of like, uh, between the knowledge of good and evil, they would have been living, they would have been like gods, uh, and that was God. That was a, a, a Baptist theologian who was giving me that talk, and that's basically the connotation of it. And it's like, well, why have the the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and why have the tree of life if you didn't want mankind to have those qualities? Why put them there? And also, uh, I thought maybe the whole idea. I think maybe I had it backwards when I was younger, because I thought maybe Adam and Eve would not have died, and I think it was like, the day you eat of this is the day you will surely die. Meaning that, uh, you know, that they would have been forever. Adam and Eve already would have been forever, uh, had they not eaten uh, of this tree of good and evil, because the snake's there. And so, part of the punishment is eventual death, you know, and certainly a death of innocence uh, in that existence. So I don't know. Weird. That's what this, maybe the whole idea is to depict this and then to get you thinking about this kind of stuff. Maybe the artist is clever. I don't know. I'm not particularly, I was raised in a fundamental Baptist upbringing. I have separated from that thought and from that way of thinking as I've gotten older, uh, and I've gotten more exposure in the world, and so that's no longer my particular following. But I am interested. What do people think? Uh, and I'm not talking religion. This is philosophical. If you have any thoughts on this kind of stuff, and if you want to comment, that's great. Let's keep it civil and let's keep it polite, though. But yeah, and it's not about. Rather, this is a firm account of what happened. This creation story in the Old Testament, but it's more of a philosophical. If it's about, I guess I would say free will. If a creator uh, created mankind with the idea that there was going to be free will, then does that uh, creator know that if it is important that he have obedience, that free will sometimes mean disobedience, And is this a literal narrative or is it allegory? So there you go. In the comments, if you'd like, discuss. Cecil Miller, love you. As always, love and light. I'm going to take a shower.